What is up, wrestling fans? This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. Well, the quarterfinals of this year's Mae Young Classic have just wrapped up. Who's moving on to the semifinals? I'm going to let you know, and it all starts right now. Hello, and welcome to the live stream. This is Kayfabe Chronicles, and I am your host, JP. If this is your first time here, please stick around for a little while. Partake in the chat room to the left-hand side of the screen. If you haven't done so already, make sure to click like, hit subscribe, and crush that notification bell for whenever we post videos. Normally, we go live every single Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, except for pay-per-view nights, where we will always go on after the videos and after the event itself. And of course, we will always throw in just random videos in regards to stuff that's going on in the WWE, like the Mae Young Classic that just happened tonight. Alright, so we are going to cover absolutely everything. So starting off, the first match of the quarterfinals, we had the Queen, everybody's favorite, everybody's pick to win the tournament, Meiko Satomura, taking on young up-and-comer Lacey Lane. Lacey Lane has only been wrestling for about a year, and Meiko has been wrestling almost 30, so yeah, big difference in this one. Said Meiko's been pretty much the talk of the tournament for me so far. Like, both of her matches have been absolutely phenomenal, and this one, no different. Loved it as always. Lacey, the thing I like most about her is her speed, her quickness, and she really has really good ring awareness, and she really held her own against Meiko in this match. Like I said, constant dodging of Meiko's quick attacks really made this match actually really enjoyable to watch. One part I really liked is when Meiko caught Lacey's leg, and then she kind of let her down. She's like, I'll let this slide, and she reached out to shake, for have Lacey shake her hand. Lacey wouldn't let that, so that Meiko just went full strong style and just beat the living crap out of her. But no, Lacey had a lot of good moments of brilliance after that. Like, Lacey, there was actually a spot where she got a good headshot onto Meiko, and I thought Lacey was going to win. But no, Meiko goes full strength and power, gets a clean headshot on Lacey, hits her with the Death Valley Driver, and it is over. The Cinderella story for Lacey is done, and Meiko is moving on to the semifinal match. Awesome match. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. 2 thumbs way up. Queen Meiko. All right, very next match we had on the night, we had Io Shirai, the talk of the tournament, taking on the virtuoso Deonna Purrazzo. Io, high-flying moves. Deonna, pure submission. So very interesting styles between the two. Dug this match as well. This match was a lot of fun. They worked really well with each other. They had a lot of good chemistry. Deonna locked Io into the armbar a couple times. It was interesting. Like, I actually thought Io was gonna tap a few times. It's like, oh damn, she. Only thing I would recommend. The only thing I didn't like is Deonna. I know when she normally locks in her Fujiwara armbar, she really gives it leaps, and she wasn't doing that. It blatantly looked like a rest hold. That was my only to this match itself. But yeah, dug it. Loved everything about it. Great match by both these ladies. Looking forward to seeing what Io does in NXT. Looking forward to seeing what Deonna does in NXT. Great match by both these ladies. Let us check out the chat room. Can I cry? I know. How are you doing, Elizabeth? So I'm going to be talking about this match next, and it breaks my heart, and I don't want to, but I have to, and just hurts. It hurts. Very next match. Oh god, I'm getting all teary. Tegan Nox taking on Rhea Ripley. I've known that this is gonna happen for a long time, since this was taped, and I've been dreading watching this match. I was trying my best to not watch this match, but as a wrestling reviewer, I have to watch this match. Early on, Tegan just went for a suicide dive through the ropes. Her leg didn't land straight as she went down. Like, her body went straight, but her legs landed like that. So as she landed, all of her weight went down. You could see something was wrong instantly. She kind of hobbled a little bit. She pushed the referee away. She's like, I got this. She kind of hits the match thing, it's okay. Referee has to do what they got to do. The referee, if the competitor says they can continue, the referee has to let them continue until they deem elsewise. Match carried on a little bit. Rhea just flat out power moves, picked Tegan Knox up, threw her down, and unfortunately, um, Tegan's leg gave out. Unfortunately, she was unable to continue. So just as fast as this match started, it finished. So Rhea Ripley moves on due to referee stoppage, and it absolutely breaks my heart. Tegan has gone through so much. Like last year, she like last year she tore her ACL. She healed and she came back and she landed on her good leg, like her non-brace leg. So in the span of 2 years, she's torn her ACL on her right leg and she's broken her left leg. It was announced after this match that she has suffered a clean break on her left leg, so she's going to be gone a minimum of 6 months to a year, I believe. And it just breaks my heart because like Tegan's worked so hard to get where she is. She's one of the best women wrestlers in the world for her age, and it just hurts me to so because I know for a fact that she was most likely supposed to beat Rhea Ripley here. I know in my heart that she was supposed to move on and possibly go all the way to the finals, but unfortunately, injuries happen. Like we wish Tegan all the best in her recovery. Right down there, if you guys haven't seen the ticker, get well soon, Tegan. You're one of my favorites. Breaks my heart for sure. And reading the chat room, yes, I will admit Io does miss. As good as she is as a high flyer, she does overshoot her moonsaults. Like in the first match, she pretty much like crushed Xia Brookside's like chest cavity in with her knees. Her second one, Zeuxis, had to like move her body in order for, and then this one she overshot. As much as I love Io Shirai, she is one of the best in the world. Yeah, like this tournament has not been good for her moonsaults. I fully agree. I completely, yeah. It just I know. I read that she was supposed to win it too, but I never take dirt sheets seriously. It just speedy recovery, Tegan. Okay, now that I'm done being sad, let's talk about the highlight of the night. Toni Storm taking on Mia. I don't even have words. I don't even freaking have words. Like, wow. Wow, this match, holy crap on toast. This was amazing. Like this, I loved everything about this freaking match. This match was so good. They've wrestled numerous times in the past. I've seen a lot of their work before. You know what? I dug it. I really dug it. I can't believe Tony's been wrestling since she was like, yeah, like she's been wrestling since she was young. Ricochet's been wrestling since he was young. Johnny Gargano's been wrestling since. Wrestlers like to start when they're really young, but the match, the storytelling that they did in this match is that they're constantly like the Mia had to pretty much adopt her style this entire tournament after she hurt her hand, and once again her hand like played into this, and I loved it. Oh, like the crowd was in it. The crowd was cheering back and forth. I was undecided this entire time. I was just like watching everything that was going on. I'm throwing out there, people, if you guys want to see a good match, check this one out. Definitely one of the best matches of the tournament for sure. I'm not even going to spoil it all. I'm just going to spoil the ending because that's how homie plays it. But yeah, Mia tried for like a nice clean shot to Tony's head. Tony caught her hand, the injured hand, and bent it down to disable Mia Yim for a couple seconds. Hit her with that quick release snap suplex, then hit her with the Tiger Driver, i.e. the Storm Zero, to pick up the win. So for the second year in a row, Toni Storm is moving on to the semifinals. And I saw weeks ago after this match aired, the crowd actually started cheering, "Please sign Mia, please sign Mia." Triple H came out and flat out said, "Okay." And then, of course, he made his announcement about the outcome of Tegan Knox's injury a couple weeks ago when they shot this. Like I said, this is old. Like even though they're airing it now, this has actually been in the can for a couple weeks now. So the semifinals, we're going to have the Queen of the Universe, Meiko Satomura, taking on Toni Storm, while we have Io Shirai taking on Rhea Ripley. It's going to be great. it's going to be great. Really digging the semifinals, even though Tegan should have been there. Would have been much better if Tegan would have been there. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen this one, this was the match of the night for me. This one right here. It's not my match of the tournament. My favorite of the tournament is still Mako versus Killer Kelly or Mako versus Mercedes Martinez. Yeah, I dug Mako versus Lacey Lane as well, but it wasn't as good. Like, unfortunately, this one was just a little bit better. But Mako's amazing. We love. Yeah, and I yeah, Mako Mercedes. I agree. Like, I was really trying to focus on this match as much as I could after Tegan's injury. I'm probably gonna rewatch this match again tomorrow, with a clean sense. Like, 'cause even though I knew Tegan got injured and I've been kind of keeping it on the DL for a couple weeks, it was still eating away at my mind. But yeah. I think it's going to be great semifinals coming in. I'm super excited to see it. Really digging this year's tournament. Doing really good for sure. All right, we're going to close off with that. As always, if you guys like what you saw, make sure hit that like button, crush subscribe, and click that bell notification. And as always, we usually go live Sunday night at 8 p.m. Central Time where we have epic live discussions. Elizabeth can vouch for that. It's really good. We got a lot of people in the chat room. Like, after that last pay-per-view was just nuts. There was like stuff going on and I didn't know what was going on, and me and you were just like, yeah, whatevs. But of course, yeah, we do review the Mae Young Classic, and I got a couple other videos in the works as well too. All right. The silence of the crowd was awful. It was really heartbreaking. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to most likely play a round of Overwatch, drink some tea, and continue on some videos I got working. So as always, much love from the bottom of my heart. I will see you guys probably at the end of the week because I got a couple videos lined up. So as usual, this is JP from Kayfabe Chronicles. See you guys next time.